Mark Zuckerberg said recently, and I quote, "The average American, I think, it's fewer than three friends, three people they'd consider friends, and the average person has demand for meaningfully more. I think it's like 15 friends." Well, thankfully, Zuck is going to solve this problem for us. Not by doing anything about how divisive and purposely addictive his own social media platforms are. No, 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 no. But by gifting us all with Meta AI friends. Now, we've talked a lot about AI replacing workers across different industries, and there's definitely an argument to be made to call that progress if we can figure out how, as a society, to handle the resulting employment disruptions. But I think we should all draw the line at AI friends. Good friends provide their own perspective, their own insights that no algorithm is going to deliver. Plus, good friends can be there for you, and I mean physically there for you. Humans are wired to give other humans special considerations in many ways, like being able to quickly recognize a human face or the way somebody walks. And while future robotics may be able to conquer some of these physical hurdles, we're a lifetime away from them not being detectable by your average human being, if that ever happens at all. In fact, I abandoned my initial master's thesis on virtual worlds because there are aspects that immersion cannot easily overcome. And look, we're 3 years past Zuckerberg's declaration that people would flock to his metaverse that he built so they could use his augmented reality glasses to live a better life, I guess. How did that work out? Anyway, let's leave the importance of physical presence to most friendships behind, but it absolutely is a hurdle. So how would Zuck make sure these AI friends could fulfill their other responsibilities? Well, he's explained that this would require, quote, "a deep understanding of what's going on in this person's life." And I mean, you can kind of see where this is going, right? More data for Mark. On top of that, the Wall Street Journal recently reported that, and I quote again, "Inside Meta, staffers across multiple departments have raised concerns that the company's rush to popularize these AI bots may have crossed ethical lines, including by quietly endowing AI personas with the capacity for fantasy sex." And they also warned that the company wasn't protecting underage users from such sexually explicit discussions. So we talked last week about online dangers for kids, so definitely check that out, and it's right up the alley here. But let's just say that billionaire tech bros ignoring very real risks to their users in the name of progress, or should I more correctly say in the name of profit, is getting to be a pretty reliable prediction. So in short, the guy who took an app to rate how hot college students were and turned it into the largest social media network on the planet, which used algorithms to addict people to its use, which in turn has played a major role in making the modern West as divided and angry as it is today. The guy who used the personal data people provided on those networks to make himself one of the richest people in history, and who has time and time again tried to hide the data his own company has gathered on the harms it causes. He wants you to trust him when he says he's got an AI solution for the breakdown of the personal relationships that his own previous creation facilitated. He'll just need a little bit more of your data, please. Well, friendship's too important to leave in the hands of people so rich that they're probably a bit skeptical of some of their own friendships. So do your part to stop this madness. Go have a coffee with somebody you recently met. Share a walk with somebody through the park on a sunny day. Reach out to a friend you haven't talked to in a while, or head out to a social event to make new friends. And if you find yourself in Halifax, Nova Scotia, then reach out to me, Jeff MacArthur, for a patio beer. I'm the other Mac. Stay friendly out there.